Here back in the video, or Mr. Tigre. I don't know what's going on here with that name. I'm about to change it up, maybe even post it on a different channel or something like that. But anyways, hey, um, this is pretty much gonna be a video, basically talking about ranked and maybe potentially it needs to be changed or something like that because there's a lot of issues going on in ranked in terms of maybe your rank itself, the players that get put in ranked, the attitude that goes around in ranked, the way that it works, the MMR system, anything. But really, in today's video, I'm just gonna kind of show a normal ranked match where you get teammates that throw games that don't necessarily seem like it's a loss. In fact, most games don't really get determined until towards the end of the game, and early game doesn't really mean anything in this meta so far. But it is something to be concerned about, and obviously these guys are a little bit over concerned about it, which is a problem though. So basically, I mean, I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna switch it up right now. I'm gonna put the clip up or the entire 15 minutes of pretty much the part of the game where they started to throw. But basically, I had a pretty good lead. Our Geb was trying his ass off. Our solo lane was just dying so much, and our ADC was kind of just tossing the match. He really just, I don't know, I guess he had a bad mood or something. And our jungler was just a bad jungler, which I'm sure threw everybody off. But, I mean, I don't think she was trying to throw the game towards the end. But, you know, it's just bad matchmaking, and people should get banned for not caring about the games that you're in, and you know, pretty much throwing the match. I wish there was a way you can send in like a full video clip or like the entire match IP to developers or something, because it seems like they don't really pay attention too much to their game, which kind of sucks. But anyways, we're just gonna hop into the video here. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do like a play-by-play thing. Basically, I'm just gonna kind of explain everything as we're going on here. This is about basically in the part of the match where it really kind of started to pick up. But earlier, I didn't call a missing in my lane thing, but you know, I tried my best to rotate over and do whatever I could. Obviously, it didn't work out that well. Our ADC's already getting in a bad mood, obviously, off that play. And a little bit of it was my fault, but I ended up, you know, pretty much doing better later throughout the game, and start picking up my pace and playing better. But it's not necessarily my fault, but it's not really about that though. And then people just start dying left and right, and it's getting really bad. And I'm kind of doing my best. I'm trying to just play my game and be good at what I'm doing. So obviously, you know, I have kind of a somewhat lead here, and I'm able to fight them. So they're kind of overextending a little bit, and I'm kind of just letting my team know that we can win this off of the plays that I'm trying to make. You know, getting her done basically. So this is a really good kill. You know, me thinking that could be turned into something greater. It could, and then it does, and I get a double kill. So basically, you know, at this point, I'm like, all right, this is where we can start winning. It's not a big deal. We're not really at a deficit at all, pretty much, and we're only down by 1,000 gold. As if that means anything. It really doesn't. It probably means somebody has like 2 more wards than the other team. And then this guy just hops in the tower. I don't know if he was dying from something. I don't know. He was probably just throwing the match right there. And then I try to pause it, and then you can see on the left here that I let everybody know. It's like, guys, come on, we can win this. You know, it's not a big problem. But then at the end of the day, they just want to keep losing, and it's just so annoying, man. People, you shouldn't be allowed to play in games if you are consistently being toxic or intentionally feeding or not caring about your ranked games, which I feel like should be the main thing of concern. And I know it's hard to tell if a person is caring about the ranked games or not, but at this point in time, when you can see them spamming chat and intentionally feeding, wanting to surrender, you know, that's pretty much almost a dead giveaway, and there needs to be something in game or a little bit more developers on deck handling things in ranked. And just in the game in general, you get stuff like this in casual, you get this in everything. So obviously I'm going to hop over the wall here, I'm going to do a lot of damage. I know this potentially could be a kill, but I think I do get my team killed here. But it's just overall just not going the way that we want it to be. And it's just worse and worse for our team. Like, our ADC doesn't want to do anything, so I just pull off, I try to ult and get out. And then you get Arachne spamming good game in chat, like as if that does anything. Like, I don't know. definitely be something in game that gets rid of players like this. There should be a type of report where people are quote unquote toxic or intentionally feeding, like or more like giving up the game, which should be a big thing of concern, obviously, because you shouldn't be giving up your ranked matches at all. Especially when people try to take the game very seriously and they're just trying to have fun in that aspect of the game. You can have fun in other aspects, but you know, ranked is a type of thing, a big thing. And I'm trying to hype up my team right here. I'm like, guys, come on, these guys are bad. Like, we can win this. And you can see it on the left that I'm talking to them, but none of them want to budge. This is really bad. Like, people have very bad what's it called? And then, man, see, like that guy wouldn't have died. Like, I know some of it comes down to just having better skill and knowledge of the game, but it almost seems like he doesn't care, and it's just, it gets worse throughout the match, and I'm just trying my best. I'm making the plays happen, and nobody's doing anything. And it's not, and I'm not making this video to complain about how my teammates are shit. Yeah, that's a big part of it, but they're definitely, like, you can see throughout the match when it plays that there's just people intentionally feeding, not trying, like, and the enemy team gets so comfortable like this, and then I shit on them like this. I just shit on them, all of them, every fucking single one of them. I just get in here, I do all the damage, and it would seem like we would be okay with this. Like, man, we got a pretty good lead now. This is really good. Look at this, man. I got a fucking 4-piece. Man, dude, that is ridiculous. Like, we're not even at a deficit, guys. It's so unnoticeable for me, at least, and then other people just want to throw the matches. I just kind of want to show what my matches look like, and maybe a little bit of a few suggestions here and there for like developers and shit to pay attention. Maybe this video will get around, maybe it won't, you know, whatever. At least it's here for me to see, you know, what the fuck I have to deal with, and it's almost like a reason why it should be something that the developers should pay attention to is because Conquest itself is a very competitive game mode, and it keeps most of the player base here. And to be even more competitive, they put it in ranked. And if the competitive game modes aren't being as competitive as they're supposed to be, and when the game is basically based around competition and being a team, and when none of that is happening, you have a big problem there. That is a big problem in your core gameplay. There's a big problem for money, right? Because if you want people to play the game and spend money on the game, they first have to be interested in it. And if they're not interested in the fucking game, they're not going to be spending money. So lately, actually, this is kind of true for me. I haven't been spending any money on the battle pass because I'm just simply into the game's core mechanics and gameplay. And if I don't like any of that, then I won't even be there. So there wouldn't even be a chance that I would be interested in buying anything in the game. And then I just die here. I didn't really realize Morgan was there. Wait, maybe I died? I don't know. I think I die here. Wait. Yeah, I die. Anyways, like, I don't know. That was my fault there. Like, that was the only time I ever messed up. And it's not, like, something I could really control. But the rest of the game, basically, my team has just been so bad. It is horrible. And then people decide to keep fighting even though I'm dead. Like, I'm the only person who can actually win this game for these guys. And they decide to just keep trolling, man. Oh shit, you see that? Okay, so Arachne's lagging, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I'm saying on the left side that we can win late game, and it's true, we can win late game. But nobody wants to just keep playing till late game, and everybody just wants to keep surrendering, and nobody's really caring about the match. It's so sad. Like, I have so much potential in ranked, and I was diamond at one point, and I went all the way down to gold. I went on like a 4 losing streak in my placements. So I lost my whole rank. Like, I lost like 400 MMR in one game, which shouldn't happen. But you know, it's whatever. They have a lead because our mid didn't rotate early. Alright, so at this point they do have a lead, but it wouldn't have been as bad if our team wouldn't have, like, you know, played so horribly. And then I'm just popping off, man. I'm doing my job. I'm doing so good, and my team is just throwing the mash. Like, I'm just doing so fucking good. I definitely don't deserve the rank that I'm in, and there needs to be a little bit more attention paid to the rank system, hopefully. I'm gonna stop talking now. Like, the video is kind of being rambled on at this point. Yeah, I can show the outcome and I'll skip it right here. But it's just, it's so bad, man. There needs to be something changed in the rank system, please. Like, maybe you can allow 5 stacks again and make a playlist for 5 stacks and solo plays, because there's just a lot of randomization in terms of ranks, and there's a lot of randomization in terms of players and what they have going on mentally and whatever the fuck they got going in real life, you know? That shouldn't affect their gameplay, but it does, and then it affects me, and then it affects everybody else. You know, I don't want to see that. So, that's pretty much it for the video. Peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next video.